he fucking... Oh my god, man.
We all came tonight to this celebration. Because we're a part of the new generation.
glory. We don't do it for the money, we don't do it for the fame. So all the critics who despise us, go ahead and criticize us. It's your tyranny that drives us as the fire to a flame. And it goes in one ear and right out the other. People talking shit, but you know I never bother. It goes in one ear and right out the other. I'm only playing music, but you know I fucking love it. It goes in one ear and right out the other. People talking shit, but you know I never bother. It goes in one ear and right out the other. People talking shit, yeah, you can kiss the back of my hand.
Oh shit, you just reminded me. I have to go walk my dog. Yeah, it's been a few hours. I'm gonna go do that. Let's put on, here we go.
And I'll pledge to you, I will get Department of Justice reoriented to actually going after criminals. We are going to dismantle fentanyl distribution from here to the steppes of China, and we're going to tell China, you sell in the United States, you'll have a price to pay. Mr. President, I'll guarantee you this as well. With your leadership, winning the state of Michigan, winning for the United States, putting America back in Washington, D.C. versus Washington, D.C. and the rest of America, we will make America respected again. We will bring back law and order again. We will make America safe again. Let's flip the Senate. Let's elect Donald J. Trump and Mike Rogers to the Senate, and let's get busy. Thanks, Mr. President.
We're unifying the party, and that was beautiful to watch. Thank you, Sandy and Mike. And Mike, good luck. You're running against somebody that's such a bad senator. You don't even, I was there for 4 years plus. I don't even remember meeting that particular person. This is not a senator for Michigan. Mike Rogers is going to be a great senator. He's got gravitas. He really knows his way, highly respected in Washington. And I think, I mean, it should be an easy race. Nothing's easy, but it should be an easy race. So good luck, good luck. And thank you very much, Sandy, Mike. We're also joined by members of Congress and they're great people, friends of mine, warriors. Jack Bergman. Jack? Thank you, Jack. Great job. A real friend of mine, somebody I was very much in favor of right at the beginning, John James. Thank you, John. A warrior, somebody who helped me through a lot of different things. He gets things done. Bill Heisinger. Bill, thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. And another one. These are all great people. Tim Wahlberg, thank you for everything you've done, Tim. You've been unbelievable. Always there for me, right? Always there. And a man from a slightly different location, a little bit down. You're not going to get there with an electric car, but unless you want to stop a few times. But he comes from a state known as Florida, a great place, and he's so respected. He's such an incredible man. Brian Mast. Brian. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Ah, Brian. Thank you, Brian. What a guy he is. He's a warrior. He's a real warrior. Thank you, Brian. Michigan House Republican leader, Matt Hall. Thank you, Matt. Good job you're doing, Matt. Are we going to win, Matt? Will you please make sure? We need these local ones, right? That's right. Michigan Senate Republican leader, Eric Nesbitt. Thank you, Eric. Great. Thank you. Good job. A congressional candidate who I hear is doing very well, Tom Barrett. Tom, get in there and win. Good. A friend of mine who was really brave, ran a tough race. It's amazing, actually. Really did well. Her father was a very special guy who was in the steel industry, and he passed away. A battle with cancer, a long-time battle, but he was fantastic. And I got to know them both very well. She's a terrific woman. Tudor Dixon. Thank you, Tudor. Ambassador Joe Sella. Thank you, Joe. Good job you're doing, Joe. Very important person in this room, Michigan GOP Chairman. Where are you? Okay. Pete Hoekstra. Oh, there he is. I fought like hell for him to take that job, right, Pete? I said, Pete, you got to do it. How are we doing, Pete? How are we doing? Huh? We're doing good. If you're in charge, he's going to win. He was a congressman, a really good one, respected. He left. I made him ambassador. He was a great ambassador. And I then said, Pete, you got to do it. He lives here. I said, you got to do it. And we appreciate you doing it. Both of you, thank you very much. We appreciate it very much. RNC chairman, he put on that show with a person named Lara Trump. How good is she? How good is she? She's unbelievable. She made a great speech. And her husband made a very good speech the other night, didn't he? Eric and Don. I don't want to talk about anyone else, only my kids, you know. But they all did well. Everybody did well, honestly. I do think Hulk Hogan, I thought he was incredible. I hadn't seen him in a while. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to mess with him, right? We're not going to mess with the Hulkster. But he was fantastic the other night. All of them, every single one. My granddaughter did very well. Look, she's scarred. What about, who said that? Who said my granddaughter? Wow. Kai. Kai is great. Great golfer. She's a great golfer. But we have another man who's very important, and the RNC chairman, Michael Watley, who's been incredible, wherever Michael is. Mike, thank you, Mike. Great job. I said, Michael, you have one job. We got so many votes, we don't know what to do with them. You got to guard the vote. When those votes get put in, they can't be missing. They can't throw them out. They can't stuff ballot boxes. They can't cheat. Make sure. And, you know, he headed up North Carolina. And on that night, a while ago, that certain election night, that miserable where we thought it was won at 10 o'clock in the evening, and then all of a sudden, additional votes have been reported in various places. We don't have to get into it.
Let's go.
North Carolina held totally steady. He had 603 lawyers working. Other people didn't have lawyers working. And bad things happened, but this guy held, and I said, that's the guy I want to run the party. And Michael, I know you're doing a great job, and you're going to do something very special.
What's up?
We don't need votes. We need to guard the vote.
Okay.
You ever hear the expression, too big to rig? The more we get in there, the harder it is for them. My daughter and her husband, Tiffany and Michael, where are you? Tiffany and Michael, you're around here someplace. Two great people. Fairly recently, thank you, Tiff. Great people. And Michael's father's here tonight. Highly respected guy, great businessman. An old Grand Rapids woman, while she was in her car with her laughing Kamala. You ever watch her laugh? She's crazy. You know, you can tell a lot by a laugh. No, she's crazy. She's nuts. She's not as crazy as Nancy Pelosi. Crazy Nancy. Did you see Nancy Pelosi is selling out Biden now? Did you see? She turned on him like a dog. Well, I don't know if he should continue. All of a sudden, where did that come from? She was 100%. All of a sudden, she's not sure. Not sure means he's gone. But no, she's crazy as a bed bug. She's a crazy person. I believe we're going to have the 4 greatest years of the history of our country. I believe that. And I believe that Michigan is going to have the greatest of all of any of the states, because I'm going to bring back your auto industry. I'm not going to take this. You know, in Mexico, they're building among the largest plants for auto manufacturing anywhere in the world. In Mexico, near the border, they think that they're going to make cars and sell them into the United States and lose all our jobs. It's not happening. And you know who owns those plants? China! China owns them. And we're not letting it happen. We'll put 200% tariffs on, 400, I don't care what would. Whoever is building your plants, we're not allowing any of those cars to come into the United States, okay? We're telling that to Mexico right there. You want to build those plants? A friend of mine who builds plants, that's all he can do. He's a great guy, but his strength is plants. If you say walk across the street...
Because you have to delete these every time and make a new one,
To build a plant,
or
he
it
has
bugs
no
out.
problem. He builds a great auto plant. So I said, I'd like to see one. Take me. He goes, well, I'll have to go to Mexico. I said, what about the United States? No, not so much. He goes, there are actually some of the biggest in the world being built right now in Mexico. I said, this happened over the last couple of years.
Oh, come on.
With this stupid president that we have. Stupid. He's a stupid person.
Seriously.
And I can say it because, once he weaponized justice, I would never talk about it.
That's weird.
I wouldn't talk that way. In fact, before this happened, before he did this, I treated him not nicely, but I treated him with far more respect than I do right now. It's one of those things. But we can't let these companies come in and steal our wealth, steal our jobs, destroy our companies, and end up building our companies 10 miles across the border, end up building it and think 10 miles across the border and think we're going to allow them to get away with it. We're not. They have to build it over here, and they have to use our people. So
will
it's going to happen.
benefit
And Michigan will benefit more than any state in the union because they stole your auto industry, and we're going to bring it back, and it's going to be at a level that it was in its height. Okay? You hear that, John James? You hear that? I'm going to put John James in charge.
That doesn't work either. Definitely got to do it the other way I was doing it. But for some reason it's not working right. Let's try that. Maybe it's because it's not full screen. Maybe I have to make it full screen or something. No, that definitely has nothing to do with it. I did that before, not full screen.
Build your plant over here. So these companies, they go over there. Harley Davidson did it in India. They couldn't sell. They had a 200% tariff on motorbikes.
Window
I had them
capture,
in the
window
office in the
capture.
White House,
Boom,
the Oval
boom,
Office,
boom.
and the head of Harley Davidson. I was disappointed in that, actually. We were talking about it. I was telling them the problems, and I was going to help them out. But I said, how are you doing in India? No good. Why? We have a 200% tariff. In other words, if we sell a bike, they have like this massive tariff. And I said, well, if you have a 200% tariff, that means you're not going to be able to sell any. But they invited them over to build a plant, and Harley Davidson went, and I guess they're building the plant or built it or something. But that's what they do. I don't blame India. I blame us for allowing it to happen. It's not going to happen anymore. I had it stopped, and then we had the COVID fight. We had to fight COVID. We did a great job. We never got the credit. We got credit for military. We got credit for everything. I defeated ISIS. We did unbelievable things. Unbelievable. We got the biggest tax cut in history, the biggest regulation cuts in history. When I go to the companies, the big companies, highly sophisticated, I said, so I got you the biggest tax cuts in history, and that was good for jobs. And I got you the biggest regulation cuts in history, and that was good for jobs. If you could only have one, would you take the regulation cuts or the tax cuts? Every single person, and I must have asked the question 200 times over the years, said the regulation cuts were more important than the tax cuts. Can you believe it? You wouldn't think that. But we got you the biggest regulation cuts in history. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after we win the presidency, we win. We're going to all win it together. I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled, and I will be the only one that can make this statement. I will prevent World War III from happening. You're very close to World War III. If I was president, the Afghanistan disaster, which probably caused Putin to go in, by the way, he wouldn't have gone in with me. He would have never gone in with me. And he didn't. And by the way, he didn't. But the Afghanistan disaster, not the fact we're getting out. I was getting out after 21 years. You get the hell out. But I would have kept Bagram. It's 1 hour away from where China makes its nuclear weapons. We gave it to them so stupidly. It's one of the biggest airfields in the world. We built it many years ago for billions of dollars. We were going to keep that. We were going to man it, keep it. Think of it, 1 hour away. You know who has it now? China has it now. How stupid are we? Should have kept that. And you know the lift? The lift should have been done at Bagram, not their little local airport where they had riots all over the place and then the bombs started going, killing 13 of our great people. Obliterating, I heard the number this morning, 47. That's maybe the right number because we're looking at 47, you know that, right? Obliterated 47 great young Americans, their legs gone, their arms gone, their face just wiped out. And hundreds of people besides, hundreds of people. The worst catastrophe, the worst, most embarrassing disaster, I think, ever that happened ever in this country. And because of that, I think Putin looked at that, the incompetence, the stupidness of Milley and these guys that don't know what the hell they're doing. And he looked at it and he said, this is a great time to go into Ukraine. But he would have never done it with me. If I was president, the Afghan disaster would have never happened. Ukraine would have never happened. And October 7th, the attack on Israel would have never happened. Remember, Iran was broke. Iran had no money. They were broke. Now they have $250 billion. But we'll get along with Iran. We'll get along with whoever we have to get along with, but it would have never happened. All of the things, and you know what wouldn't have happened? Inflation wouldn't have happened because I had energy low. Inflation was caused by energy going up twice. I will restore a thing called peace through strength. That's what we have. Remember, I'm the only president in 80 years that I started no new wars. I finished some. Totally defeated the ISIS caliphate. In my next term, we will build a great Iron Dome missile defense shield over our country, a dome the likes of which has not been seen. And it will be entirely built in the USA, and much of it will be built right here in Michigan. Why shouldn't we have the same protection that other countries have, Bill? Why shouldn't we have the same protection that Israel has and that other countries have? And Ronald Reagan wanted to do this many years ago, but honestly, we didn't have the technology. Now we do. 301 missiles were shot at Israel, and almost every one of them was knocked out of the sky. It's an unbelievable technology. And it's our technology, and we're going to use it for our country, and we're going to be a lot safer than not having it. The Iron Dome, we're going to build the great Iron Dome, the latest and the greatest, and much is going to be made right here in Michigan, as you can imagine. And we will not cut one penny from Social Security or Medicare. And they are really, you know, they want to raise the retirement age. Biden wants to raise the retirement age and they're going to. You know why? All of these immigrants coming in, they're trying to put them onto Medicare and Social Security. So not only do they want them to vote, they want to destroy Social Security and Medicare. It's not going to happen, and we're not raising your age. One day, he's going to destroy. First of all, he doesn't have any idea what the hell he's doing. But I kept that promise 4 years ago. Remember, they said, he'll come in and raise Social Security. I went through 4 years. It was never even a topic that was allowed to be discussed.
We're not building a wall this time.
Because we have, between the liquid gold under our feet and all of the other things and the growth mechanism that we have in this country, we don't have to cut Social Security, which people have earned, and we're never going to cut it. And when you hear that stupid guy, that low IQ guy, get up and say, I inherited 9% inflation. False. He inherited 1.4, but really nothing. And when he says he's going to raise Social Security, no, false. He's going to raise it because he's stupid. That's why he's going to raise it. Don't believe it. They have this line where it goes one after the other after the other. But one thing, it's very simple. They're going to raise your taxes 4 times, and that's there because they don't want to renew the tax cuts that I get. It's approximately a 4 times increase, and they don't want to.
Have you ever seen that before? This is a good video. So there are missiles coming in. tries to detonate itself next to the bomb it's trying to blow up, all these missiles coming in. And it has like a high 90% success rate with like all these missiles that come into Israel. Like, it's very, very fun to get through. Oh, I'm incredibly quiet. Oh shit. Sorry, you're right. I don't know how that happened. Is that better? That should be better now. But yeah, this shit is crazy.
Initially created, protected by 10 Iron Dome
Have you seen this stuff
batteries,
before?
consisting of 3 to
'Cause if
4
you haven't,
stationary
you're about to-
launchers, 20 Tamir missiles, and a battlefield radar. These batteries can each defend up to nearly 60 square miles. So, how does it work? Incoming threats like Hamas's barrage of rockets fired at Israel from Gaza are identified by radar. The Iron Dome then fires a missile to intercept these threats, preventing them from hitting their targets. The technology is so advanced, it can tell which missiles are likely to hit densely populated areas and those that would cause less destruction. It typically only fires at missiles it considers to be dangerous. The military claims it has a greater than 90% success rate, but the volume of rockets being fired by terror groups at Israel means some do get through. Without the system, the Israeli death toll would be catastrophic. The Tamir interceptor missiles, manufactured by defense firm Raytheon, are also hugely costly, around $50,000 each. The United States has vowed to supply Israel with the ammo it needs to defend itself.
I just find it so bizarre. But yeah. Shit's crazy. See, I find it so funny, man. No one wants to talk about this. Everyone's like, man, Israel's causing harm to civilians. Like, bro, they would be fucking getting decimated right now if they didn't have that fucking Iron Dome. Oh, this is what Palestinians feel every day. Unreal. Anyway. Anyway. Window. Delete. Yes. Ugh. Okay. What should we do? I want to... They would both kill my people if they could, so let them sort it out. What's your people? Or are you insinuating that you think both sides would kill the West? I think Israelis are actually pro-West, I think. Like the people in general. For the most part. Like, I think it's, they have to choose a side. It's like, do you want to be with the West or do you want to be with the Middle East, basically? Look, here's the thing, right? The moment everyone turns their back, and I'm not saying this would be a bad thing, but the moment everyone turns their back and stops... Like, the moment Israel has no reason to please everyone else, they're just gonna drop the hammer. You know what I'm saying? It's like people forget... We still have conversations about how ethical it was to drop the atom bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's still discussed because it's like one of those great moral dilemmas where it's like, this was an awful thing that happened, but how many lives did it save in advance? Because it stopped the war. It made Japan surrender. How many would die if Japan didn't surrender right then and there? It kind of, I know this is like, it's a messed up thought, but like I feel like there's not going to be a peaceful solution. So I think we just go with what we decided after World War II. Because no borders have been fairly given to anyone. Borders are drawn in blood. They always have been. The only reason we don't see it that much anymore, and the only reason it's so jarring today, is because we're not used to seeing it anymore, right? So like when we see it, we think it looks so awful. We just don't like to remember the fact that our ancestors did the same thing to establish these borders, as did everyone else. So we fought World War II. We gave Israel land. I say we just, like, one side, it's like one side says, yeah, we're only bombing them though because the Palestinians, like, we're only bombing them because what Michael? It's like, we're only bombing them though because Israel's been coming into our land and setting up blockades and shit, but like they were only doing that because they had to slowly start taking land away from people that were doing bus bombings in Jerusalem.
And we will make America great again.
Nice, dude. Hey, look at that. You got the first. You got the first founder. You got first. We got 2 subs in one day. How about that shit? How about them apples? Thanks, guys. Oh, yeah. And we will make America great again. But anyway. Thank you, Michael Leo, for real. But it's funny, man. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just both sides saying, well, yeah, but they did this first. Yeah, but they did this first. That's why we did that. Eventually, you go back to a time when no one who was even alive. I got affiliate. Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, Wednesday morning. Well, I got it Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and then like when I woke up Wednesday, I officially had it. I all I needed was to get past the average viewer of my streams. I was like sitting very close to 3 average viewers, and then Greek Wario gave me a shout out during the Greek Wario gave me a shout out during our ZG run, and that gave me like 40 viewers for a bit, and then it settled down around 20 to 30. And then even after ZG ended, it was still sitting in the teens, and then that was like for hours. So that like absolutely got me above the average. So now we were rock and rolling after that. I was gonna level up my professions. I'm almost. I'm at 225 tailoring. Yes, we did I was invited to a ZG run, and I said, "Fuck it, why not? I'll do a ZG run. I don't care. I don't care." So I went. And it was cool. I've never done any in-game content vanilla, so went to that. And then after we finished that, I got the heart. I got the first heart in the server, so I have this, which is OP. And I even got some. You guys want to see this? I deleted the messages. I don't know why I did. Alright, look at these messages I got yesterday, guys. I'm gonna have to open this up in a tab, aren't I? Copy link. Copy link. Boom. Copy link. Boom. Copy link. Boom. Copy link. Boom. Okay. So I'm minding my own business in Stormwind yesterday. Okay. 69 subs for Mohawk, 420 for Bald. Honestly, man, I am enough of a sellout, I would fucking do it. I would do it. I would shave my head bald for 420 subs. I need to set up, is anyone good with setting up shit like for exclamation point bullshit? Like I want to do like exclamation point. Hold on. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Hold up. I think it's important to do this. And I think you'll understand when I do it. But we're going to... Because it doesn't matter that you have the first badge right now. No one cares, right? Like, I think it's gonna matter once we have... Once we have 10 subscribers, then we will, then it's going to be a different, right? Like, what's the point in having the first if no one else doesn't have the first? So I'm going to disable it. 710 tattoo on the forehead. Now I'm going to disable this so that way you can have the normal sub icon that I made, or sorry, that AI made. It looks a little satanistic, doesn't it? I was trying to make it like sort of be like Benediction, the priest staff, but I feel like it kind of looks like I'm like we're Satan, like we're Satanists. It's all right. We could always change it, but how do I do this? Community. No. I'm so bad at managing subscriptions, subscription badges. How do I do... I was just there earlier, man. Sorry, let's do one thing at a time. Let's do one thing at a time. fears, but I knew I had Fear Ward and that it was a freaking overpowered ability that's going to make everything go smoother. So I just asked like the people in party chat or in raid chat, like, hey, are there any bosses or packs in here that fear? And at first they said no, and then someone said, oh no, what about Beast? And they're like, oh yeah, Beast, I'll let you know when. And so even the first time I ran it, I didn't know, but I still asked, got told when to do it, and then every time after that, I started putting on Fear Word on the people, on all the melee and the Hunter Pet, right before, as we're getting up to Beast. It's not hard. I don't think you have to be a genius. The guy thinks I'm not a noob because my name's Fear Word. I think he thinks that because the average WoW player is absolutely freaking stupid. You only need like an average IQ and like a little bit of effort to just kind of you just have to give a shit. Pause champ. I don't know what pause champ means. I guess I'm a Twitch noob more than I am a WoW noob. So I don't know what pause. Let's Google it. Oh, that's I don't have the pack apparently. That's an emote pack that I don't have. See, it's funny. Sometimes you see emotes, the words of emotes don't make sense without the picture to go with it. So like if I see pause champ, like I have no clue what that means. But if I saw the picture, I'd be like, okay, I know what that is. That's funny. Anyway, as you can see, I can't multitask for shit. So I need to get tailoring to level 300. Where do I learn that? In here? No, don't I need artisan? I need artisan, right? Let me go. I have to Google it. Oh, expert. Can he train me? No, I need to go artisan. Artisan tailoring. Wow. Mage quarter. Alright, we gotta go to Stormwind. We gotta go to Stormwand. Let's go. Dude, I miss having the logout skips, man. I miss having the logout skips for sure. Like, I'm so used to going to the Griffin and logout skipping to the tram. I hate that we can't do that anymore. That was one of the best logout skips. The most useful logout skips that I used the most was the Iron Forge tram logout skip. Where? Oh, here we go. Check this out. Check this out. What do we got going on here? I should probably get on the tram first. Oh no. That's what I get for being an idiot and alt-tabbing. I'm gonna miss this. Oh! It just arrived. No way. After Monday raid, I'm asking for 9 people to stay behind to run a 30-minute Ubers run to kill Lord Valthak for the very last piece of my .5 chain. I will bring consumables for all, and if possible, would like to handpick the group. I will tag the group I'd ideally like to bring in this post shortly. Does this mean I got tagged? I don't know. Ugh. Why did I get tagged? I mean, at unfazed. Is that why? I'm not in unfazed. Twitch subscribers. Horde. Alliance. Shouldn't be. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then him. Sorry, I'm back on the music. Anyway. Trying to figure out, should we do some AV? I don't really like healing AVs, but like I guess I may as well do something. I do need more honor. I'm only rank 2. Each quarter.
I supply only the finest.
Need something? Well, you're on.
The hell?
Hello?
I thought this is the guy I needed to talk to. No, this guy? I'm so confused. Shut up. Hold on. How to learn 225 to 300 heal, tailoring. Yeah, I'm so confused. Does anyone know? Hillsbrad? No. Dustwallow Marsh. Damn it. Damn it, I should have did that way before. Okay. Alrighty. Shit. We were just in Ironforge too. Honestly, screw it. Let's switch to enchanting. Honestly, let's just not do this at all. Because this is stupid. There's nothing else for me to do on... Yeah. Let's level my rogue. I want to level my rogue. That's what I want to do. It has been a while since I've been on this rogue. It is time for me to continue leveling this character. For sure. Alright. Does anyone have an alt around this level? We could run Dead Mines. I'll edit the name here. Leveling alt. Rogue. Alrighty. Alright. Have I even done... Okay, we're almost done with Dark Shore. I was about to say, I still have to go and run back and forth between Red Ridge and stuff to get the last Dead Mines quest, and this guide still hasn't taken me there. If anyone in here is new, please throw me a follow. Just got affiliate. We got our 2 first subscribers. The first 10 subscribers will have a founder badge. So keep that in mind, because we're going to the top. This train isn't stopping. I feel like I'm on one of those infomercials, like, this is your chance to have memorabilia that will last a lifetime. Show your grandchildren. I should be kicking all this shit. I always forget I'm like a rogue. Why am I letting them freaking cast on me? I can literally like kick, gouge, kick, gouge, kick, gouge. No. Just need one more. This is my last. You motherfucking bitch. Are we still really? We're doing this? Okay. Protect your relic. No one cares. Okay. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Oh, cool. I still got hit by that frostball, too. Fantastic. Cool. Cool. I don't want to do that quest. That quest is hard. We're not doing this. Nope. I'm good. Nope. Should we finish that? We'll finish that. Pelts. Who wants the pelts? Who's that for? Okay. We'll do this. I'm okay with this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God, they're everywhere, man. I'll just take this guy so I can eat up the full. If I go like that, and I just move away from him, I can get a 5-second roll, get a little regen in, right? Will my HP regen a bit? Oh no, because he just hit me from freaking 15 yards away. Very cool. Okay, I want to see if this works. See, look! Did you see that? So if you gouge them right as they're about to attack you and then you run away, then when they come out of the gouge, it just hits you from 20 yards away. That's lame. I think I'm gonna stay guildless on this character, or I'm gonna make like a... I want to make an RP rogue guild. Like a guild where it's just rogues and druids. rogues and druids, only stealth classes. So our healers will be druids, running around in cat form, and then rogues. I don't know how we're not gonna be able to do dungeons, so maybe we'll let in paladins too. Alright, we'll let in healers. Healers and rogues. That's what we'll do. So if you want to make a rogue alt and join the rogue state, let me know. Because that's what we're doing. It's going to be the rogue state. Like that. Maybe we should just do rogue state. Yeah. Let's just do rogue state. TRS now. What looks better? Guys, what looks better? Rogue state or the rogue state? I'm kind of leaning towards the rogue state. I think it sounds better. Yeah, I think I like the rogue state better. Alright, I want to do... Oh, it dropped. Fine crab chunks. For what? What are we getting fine crab chunks for? This... Okay. As long as it turns in an Aberdeen, I'll do it. But I want to finish all these quests. Get back to... Eastern Kingdoms. Finish the quest line, get all the Dead Mines quests, and get into the Dead Mines. Get some of that gear. Get some of that Dead Mines gear. You're welcome in if you guys are new. How's it going? I don't know if we have new viewers in chat. The numbers like go up and down, but every time I check viewers in chat, it's the same, so I'm not really sure how to tell for sure if there's new people in here. So the view count goes 7, 8, 9, 7, 6, 6, 7, 8, 7. I can't really figure it out. What are the next weapons I want? What drops from Dead Mines? That only has a 9.48% drop rate? That's shit. There's not really a lot of, that has a 38% drop rate, so Thief's Blade from Mr. Smite. And you want to put that in the offhand? Yeah, because it's faster. Okay, we got that to look for. So Mr. Smite, Thief's Blade. This song is a little bit depressing. Why is it recommending? Don't you want a slow main hand and a fast offhand? Why wouldn't you want to put that? Maybe it just doesn't understand. Why would you want to put that in your offhand? It's not gonna drop anyway, but that makes no sense to me. Oh, God. Look at this shit. I want that. I want all the gear in here. Dude, Rogue's actually a lot of fun if you keep up your gear. But that's like so important. If you don't keep up your gear, it feels so shit. But it feels so good when you get new gear. His name's Bob. Hey, what happens if you gift yourself a subscription? Like if I... Isn't that like fraud? Because I would get half of the money, right? Do you think other subscribers... Do you think other Twitch streamers do that? I've been thinking about this a lot. I feel like other Twitch streamers, whenever they have a lot of viewers, I feel like they start having their alternate accounts gift themselves subs. Because it makes other people... It's like the same effect. It's the same effect as, yeah, you know, like when, you're a guy, you're single, I'm sure you noticed this, Michaelio, and I'm sure you noticed it even more when you got married, and probably even more once you got kids. So when you're a single guy, you don't get a lot of attention from women. Even if you're a decent-looking guy. Yeah, exactly. Good things lead to good things, and bad things lead to bad things in all facets of life. It's like one of my main philosophies of life that I apply to everything. There's a couple things. One of them is the truth always lies in the middle for everything, all the time. And good things lead to better things, and bad things lead to worse things, always. And if you're like, yeah, if you're like single and no girl seems interested in you, whatever, and then the moment I started dating a girl, other girls start walking up to me when they catch me alone and hit on me. And I'm like, yo, why weren't you doing this when I was single? Because I'm still dressing the same, I still look the same, like nothing's changed. Then you get that ring on your finger and have a kid, and then women are like, what does she see in him? He must be the high value. And so if you have a bunch of people like watching, and then you go and you do, yeah, okay. Alright. If you have a bunch of people watching and you start gifting yourself subs, I think other people start to think like, oh man, people like this guy. And it makes other people start gifting you subs. It's interesting. I don't want to do that. Like, it's so slimy, you know? So far, like, here's the thing. I'm okay with getting other streamers to shout me out and getting other streamers to raid me. That's just called networking. And I think I've been doing a good job at it. I'm fine with that. I guess, in a sense, I'm taking advantage of potentially other people who have cheated it, right? But I don't know who did and who didn't. I have no proof. But I'll take help from other people, but I'm not gonna, like, fake it like that. Let's set a community goal. We have... You remember, like, I was, like, a week ago, not even... We were never above, what, like 3, 4 viewers at most? 5 was, like, the top end. And now... We're not going below 6 to 7. So let's make our floor 10 viewers by the end of the month. Let's do that. It's a high goal, but I think we can do it based on what we've done so far. That's what we're going for. We're gonna keep ads off for sure. Yo, what up, guys? How's it going, my friend? So check it out, dude. We got a Greek Wario shouted me out on our first CG run on Tuesday. Then we did another one on Thursday. And we did Clear Day Q20. But he shouted me out on Tuesday, and he got me over the average viewership, so I got affiliate. So now I can run ads, but I'm not, because I don't have enough. I don't think it's worth running ads. But as you can see, I now have 2 subscribers. Mycolio and Zoana were my first 2 subs. And so the first 10 subs are going to get the founder, the first badge, that they were a founder here. So that's still available. Yeah, no, I feel like it's more than just timing. I've been working really hard to network with different people to like make myself more known and get involved and shit. And I feel like it's definitely paid off, even though some people got annoyed with me and thought I was being like I don't think I was ever spammy. I think sometimes I may have crossed the line, but it definitely worked. So sorry. Maybe they're just mad because they didn't do that and they feel like the wrong behavior is being rewarded, but the truth is that's how real life works too. People get ahead and they do what they need to do to get ahead, but I'm not going to cheat the system either. I was just talking about that with my Colio. We were talking about how I wouldn't surprise us at all if other streamers gift themselves subs whenever they have like a higher viewer count. Whenever they get to their peak view count for the day, with whatever their normal peak view count is, they gift themselves a couple subs or however many would be appropriate for the amount of viewers they have. And it makes other people start wanting to sub as well, because they see the message, they see the streamer give them attention. Consistency is key. Yeah, 100%. And definitely having fun. That's something I'm picking up on now. Is like earlier I was on my priest and I didn't really have anything else to do. So if I wasn't streaming, I would have just like watched something on my other monitor and leveled on my professions. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, am I really about to just level my professions on stream? That's boring as shit. I can't, like, that's boring as shit. I can do that off stream. I'm not gonna do that on. That's like really boring. So I said, screw it. Let's hop on our rogue. Or alt rogue. Perfect time to do it. But my mindset, I'm definitely starting to get the streamer brain a little bit. But ironically, if the stream is more entertaining, then I'm more entertained too. So it's actually making me enjoy the game more, because I'm like now actually thinking about what I should do for fun rather than thinking about what I should do as like a chore. It's actually like a win-win. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I think we're about to hit level 20. Turning in all these quests. Hell yeah, we are. And then I can get my poisons, right? I've never done the poison quest on a rogue, guys. I don't think I've ever been above level 20 on a rogue, ever. I know I had a higher level way back in the day, but it was like one of those Scroll of Resurrection things. So I don't know if that really counts, you know. I would actually say that doesn't count, actually. So what do you mean go to the docks? Why wouldn't we turn in every quest here? Oh. Okay, that's My dog's making. My dog makes those cute, like little bark noises when he's dreaming. It's so cute. He's having a dream right now. Okay, I've disabled as many ads as I can possibly do. I didn't. That's crazy. You get Wingblade and Wailing Caverns? Mine's when picked up though. Posture check, shit. I did it to myself that time. I need a new chair. I do need a new chair really bad actually. I'm getting hungry. Is tonight a pizza night? I think tonight's the pizza night. What are you guys eating for dinner tonight? For those of you that are Americans in the Central or Eastern time zone, and maybe even Mountain, maybe even Western if you're having an early dinner. I guess you could have a 5 p.m. dinner. Cheer 95. What does that do? Here we go. Thank you, Michaelia, for getting us started. 95 out of 1,000 bits. Is that what that is? Is that a bit? Are those bits? I don't understand how bits work. Or is that just a cheer? Let's see, cheer. You cannot cheer on your own channel. That's lame. How does that work? You gave me bits, okay. Shit. Still, man. Thanks. So I remember seeing bits cost money. I didn't know if like the streamers got that. I don't know how it works. Do streamers get bits? Twitch pays streamers 1 cent for each bit they receive. So that was 95 cents. That's pretty wild though, isn't it? If you think about it, Twitch added all these ways, so like we already had subscriptions, and then streamers would have donations, right? Where they at least they get the full amount. And then Twitch was like, well, let's just like create a way. Yeah, Twitch is like, let's make a way for streamers to get donations that aren't subscriptions through bits so that we can take revenue from that too. If you think about it, it's actually really kind of weird. They basically added like a graphical user interface for donations and then took some of it. But at the same time, I don't think I'd ever be the kind of guy that would ask for donations. I'm not a fan. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the whole donations thing. At least with the subs, someone can give subs. I'm okay with Twitch taking some of it, because at least they're giving someone no ads, right? But when you get a donation, no one's getting less ads. Like, I think taking donations is as greedy as Twitch taking half of the bits. So, like, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I don't think, yeah, it's kind of cringe. It's like making part of your business asking for donations. I don't know. It's as cringe as when they ask for tips. It's like someone wanting a tip. It's like someone wanting a tip for doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like when you go in and you pick up your food at the counter. Like, I didn't order delivery and I didn't sit down at a table. I'm just coming in. Now, I still give a $2 tip when I pick up food at like a nicer establishment. Like if I do takeout from a restaurant that normally would be sitting people down, there is actually a lot of work that goes into preparing those takeaway, because they actually put it in a nice container, they put it in the bag, they give you all your utensils. It's actually because they're doing something. I'll still tip it like $2 for that. Even if it's like a $30 worth of food. $2 isn't a good enough tip, but I'll do it for just doing takeout. But like when you just go in, you just like pick up a coffee to go order, and like you just like, they want a tip. It's like, no, your boss should just pay you enough that you don't need tips for this, because that's kind of fucked up. So it's like, you either make enough streaming without asking for donations, or in my opinion, donations are just like, hey, I want to stream, but I don't quite yet make enough money or have enough viewers to do this without begging for more money. So but I also don't want to have to like work another job. I don't know. It's that would be the only way it makes sense for someone to send a donation is if they like watching you so much that God forbid you were unable to stream a few days a week because you had to get a part-time job to supplement your income. It's kind of like I just can't see it. I can't see it. Yeah, it is cringe. I think you said it best. I went off on a tangent, but you said it best. It's just cringe. And at least with the bits, I will say this: I don't think it's worth. I think streamers should get way more than like half. That's stupid. But at least you get something. Your name is at the top, and it shows you in first place and shit. Now I guess people do that with donations too, right? Don't they do donation leaderboards? But I mean, this is a little bit more official. Like at least it's something. But I think streamers should get streamers should get one and a half cents, right? For every bit. I think 1.5 cents for every bit would be more appropriate. And then Twitch takes like a quarter. But I heard isn't Twitch losing money? Is Twitch losing money? Is Twitch making a profit? Twitch isn't profitable. Everyday millions of people. That's crazy. Amazon is very bullish on Twitch. That's probably why they're not profitable. They're investing more than just revenue into that, it sounds like. I think they're like investing so much money and expanding so excessively, and I think that's why they're not profitable. Because I think they know that it's going to be so profitable that they want to go full in on it. Because that doesn't make sense, in my opinion. But I know it's a lot of bandwidth that it takes to run this shit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna order pizza. Catch me if I fall. Let's see how the audio is. Catch me if I fall. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. What I need to figure out is how loud is my... Hmm. We'll just do that. That should be fine. Yeah. Let's just leave it like that, and then we'll go back and check. Let's just leave it like that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So let's compare that then. That's with max Chrome volume. Let's go to OG Jeffrey stream, for example.
Health. Davey, trying to just close the distance here.
Maybe I should be louder. Maybe I should be louder. Maybe I should just make everything louder. It's just that I don't like having... Alright, let's turn this up. Just do that. And then we'll lower it. We'll lower it on my end. Is that better? I think. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah.